This lesson will teach you how to create and use tables in Microsoft Office Excel 365 spreadsheet. If you're interested in more video classes with Microsoft Office products and other Windows computer programs, you can contact us on a contact link on our channel. Song Director Free Music Database Software is the name of the channel for more information. And you can also leave a comment for this video. There is also more information in the video description area of this video. Be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons for this video. The like button is a thumbs up button on the video. Thanks a lot. In this video, we're going to talk about creating and using tables. So if we come to our worksheet here, we already have the filters up. I'm going to get rid of the filters right now. Go to the Data tab on the ribbon. I'm going to take off the filter, kind of start from scratch here. So now, right now we have our, I guess you could call this a little database that we have here of information. With tables, it's a way of putting related information together and to be able to use it and manipulate it in an easy manner. So one way we can create a table is we could put our cursor anywhere in the middle of the table. Then we can go up to the ribbon tab and go to Insert. And there's a section of the Insert ribbon tab here called Tables. And we can hit the Table button here. If I hover over it, it says Create a table to organize and analyze related data. Tables make it easy to sort, filter, and format data within a sheet. So let's click on this. Now when we click on this, Excel kind of knows that this information is in a border, and it kind of picks out a border. It's assuming that this would be our table here, which is correct. And a dialog box pops up. It says create table. Where is the data for your table? And it's saying, it gives you some information here about the data and location. A1 to H44 right here. And it's checked here, my table has headers, which is the header is right here. This is important because it wants to make sure it has a header, so it doesn't think that's part of the data. So we're going to hit OK here. So now when we hit OK, we have our table here. Looks a little bit different now. The colors have changed a bit here. We have some blue. We also have some filters here automatically. So filters are all automatically put in there. Now we can still have a table. And I could click on here and we can take off that filter if we want. So we could go up to data and we could take off that filter if we wanted to. But in most cases you want that filter on. So we're going to leave that back on there. And we have our table right here. One interesting thing about having a table is you can add things and take away things very easily on a table. As you can see, we were able to take away the filter easily. But we can also add information in columns and rows to the table quite easily. Like for example, if we wanted to, let's make this a little bit bigger here. We could put down, suppose we wanted to know the sales manager for something like this. We could put down sales manager, hit enter, and it's automatically a part of the table right here. So, and we have our filter right here as well. So we didn't have to do additional steps for that. We can also come back down here and we can add a row, say 44, and put down our information here. Oh, see here. And Leave that there. Add some information here. And then put some information right in here. So we're going to hit enter here. And we have some information right here. Let's just fill this in here. So this is included in part of the table here right now. We have our row. We have an additional column here. It makes it easy to add things in there pretty easily. Now, one important thing to notice is right now, if you look at the ribbon tab, you'll have certain tabs here on the ribbon. I'm clicked out over here. This is where my cursor is at. And you can see the ribbon tab here. Now, if I move this cursor somewhere in the table, watch what happens to the ribbon tab. I automatically have another tab here that appears when it's in the table itself. And this is called the Table Design tab. So why don't we click on here, see what we got. Now we have a lot more options to manipulate the table, change it around. So let's see what we can see on this ribbon tab, Table Design. Why don't we start by giving this table a name. We click on here, we can put a name in here. Why don't we call it, now if you do put a name, it's important to remember it does not accept spaces, so we do have to keep it together with no spaces. Put down this sample table, and that will give us the name of the table. We also have a few things here in the table style options. Let me go down here. If you hit down total row, it will automatically put a total row here. And if we highlight this, and we have a drop-down box for a filter, we could put average, count number, max, sum. Why don't we put down sum here? Let's see, unit costs. We could put a few things here too. Oh. Let's go down. Why don't we do an average for that one? Average unit cost. And for this one, the total, we could do a sum on that one. Okay. So we have the sum, we have an average, and we have a total here. And you see, it's quite a bit easier than doing all this manually. It automatically puts it there for you. We also have an area up here called Table Designs. And why don't we try that out here. If we click on this, you can see we could change the appearance of the table here. Different colors here. And we can make it look a little bit different here. And we can pull that down and kind of go through it. See what we want to have there. So why don't we choose this red one? There we go. We could change the color and kind of the design, a little bit of the style of this table. So there's a lot you could do here on this Table Design ribbon tab. So that concludes our lesson with tables and creating and using tables.